Wow, I've been recording this whole time. Hey, what's going on, guys? I screwed up. I just recorded so much of this video and I realized I didn't press record. It's nice to see you guys too. So today, as I was just talking about, we had gone to Sephora. Benefit came out with a new brow product that we were taking a look at today. Look, the packaging is already open. Oh my god. Let's just pretend that never happened. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Shane and today we are reviewing a new brow product from Benefit. In all seriousness, this is a really interesting product. I got a little bit far recording, but not too bad. My brows are still undone. That's good. Again, this is the Brow Contour Pro Brow Pencil. Now, Benefit, this is really interesting. This is an interesting product. Now, this brow pencil retails for $34, which I think is a very fair price considering you're getting 4 products in one. Now, will I use all 4 products? Will I love all 4 products? Do I think this product is for me? That's what we're gonna find out today, so let's get started. So first and foremost, this brow pencil is clearly different than anything that I've ever seen because if you take a quick look at it, it literally looks like one of those pens that you had in school where you change the color by pressing down the corresponding color at the top. So immediately this product grabbed my attention because it's like, what? Like, how is that supposed to happen? So I ended up getting the pencil in the brown light shade. Now immediately the product feels a little light. Like, this is a bulky pencil and I expected it to have more weight to it. I feel like if I dropped it on a hard enough surface, I could end up breaking the whole thing apart. So personally, I wish it just had a little more, you know, weight to it. It feels a little flimsy, and when I shake it, there's a little bit of rattling going on. It looks like I get a deeper shade, a lighter shade, a highlighter, and then a definer. So that's my 4 products in one. Immediately, I'm noticing there is no spoolie. So keeping in mind I'm gonna have to have an extra spoolie on the side when doing my eyebrows while using this, where versus my Anastasia brush, one side's a spoolie, one side is a pencil. Anyways, I'm gonna show you guys how the product actually disperses. Now, I did just play with it, so I kind of got a little bit of a leg up here. But we're gonna start with the deeper shade. So if I went and pushed this down, you're gonna see this little, that was weird. You're gonna see this little plastic piece pop up. Now, you do see some product dispersed. What I learned is that you're supposed to twist it and it disperses your product. But be so careful because I was twisting this a little bit before I realized that there's no way to like push that product back in. Like I can't twist the product the other way and have it go back down. And I'm really glad I figured that out early because I was about to twist and twist and twist and twist and twist and twist until I figured out how much product actually came in this. So don't do that. I think I'd actually have to break the pen open to find that out for you guys, but I'm not doing that today. So you select your color, you twist it out. When you want to switch a different color, you'll see this little plastic piece. So I'm going to switch to the lighter shade. So darker goes away, lighter shade comes out, and then again you have to twist to disperse new product. Same thing with the highlighter. So I push it out, new thing comes out, you twist, and same thing with the definer. So for each product, you have to push it and then twist it out. So let's go ahead and do a couple of swatches on the back of my hand. So let's start with the deeper shade one. Ooh, that's pretty dark. So that might be like my tail or defining like the line on my tail or something. That's pretty dark. Let's check out the lighter brown shade. Still pretty dark, just not as dark. So that might be more kind of up my alley. Now we're gonna see the highlighter. All right, the highlighter looks more like a concealer to me. There's no shimmer to it. It's actually quite dark. I think it's gonna be too dark for me. Let's see the definer, which I would think is like what their concealer is supposed to be. So I'm gonna swatch that next to the highlighter. Oh, they're very similar, but I think both shades, unfortunately, are going to be too dark for me, and the definer one is really, really yellow. Like, I would definitely prefer to use my Shape Tape over it. But we're gonna give it a try. So my first impression is kind of like, I mean, I haven't even tried to create a brow with it yet, but just from the colors, I'm not sure about two of them. So I think what I'm gonna do is start with the deeper shade. So I'm gonna first start by brushing my hairs up, and again, I'm using a different spoolie. I just want to see the line clearly underneath my brow. Now I'm going to use the dark shade, but I think because it is so dark, I'm just going to concentrate it where my arch is to my tail. Oh. First couple of seconds trying to apply the product. The product is very, very creamy. I don't have to apply a ton of pressure to get a lot of product, but I don't think this product is gonna be for the people who really love a precision brow. Because of the way the product is coming out, it's just kind of coming out like straight on. Usually I do my brows at an angle. If I've dispersed enough product, I can kind of get at an angle, but keep in mind I can't put the product away, so I kind of risk it getting broken off or just dirty, unsanitary. But the product itself is very creamy. I was just having a really hard time just getting a nice line at the tail of my brow. I stopped the line about here. I didn't want to bring it in any farther, so now I'm going to spoolie down my eyebrows. That way I can see the top of my eyebrows clearly. And again, using the dark brown shade, we're going to define the outer half of my brow. That line is really jacked up. So now I'm going to go into the lighter shade, because I feel like the other one is just a little bit too dark for me. I'm going to try to fix that line up as best as I can. Filling in that tail using the lighter brown shade was really easy. I feel like it definitely sped up that process a little bit, but again, it was really difficult to get like a nice line over here, and it screwed up my foundation a little bit on top because I kept like spooling and applying it and spooling. So let's finish up this brow. Again, a very light touch does go a long way, I will say that. Even at the front of my brows, I'm wanting to hold the brow pencil at an angle. I can't really do that. Oh god, I'm losing hope for the front of my brows completely. I'm sorry, this eyebrow is just so jacked up. Wow. Alright, so we got one eyebrow done. So here's a defined brow. Here's my natural brow. So there's a clear difference. Does this product work? Yes. We're going to go ahead and try I guess we're going to do the definer before we do the highlighter to try to clean up this line a little bit. So taking the definer side now, I'm going to go right underneath that brow and try to clean it up. Again, a very, very creamy consistency. So I'm definitely gonna have to follow that up either by tapping it in with my finger or using a beauty sponge or a brush. It definitely doesn't blend it out for you. Okay, it's a little too yellow, like I said from the beginning, not my color. But it did carve out the brow. I feel like it definitely helps shape it a little bit. My brow's looking a little crazy at the moment. One more shade we're gonna try is the highlighter. I'm gonna put that right over the definer and see if that does anything. I mean, it brightened it a little bit, but I really don't think it did much more than the definer itself did. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the other brow, and I'll see you in just a sec.
Oh, no it didn't. It didn't. I get excited for secrets.
Damn, okay. I was just watching a Tomb Raider Let's Play, and my product just broke. So that is one thing that I want to bring up. I was just using the definer side to define this eyebrow, and I really didn't even have a lot dispersed at all, and it just broke off, so that was a little weird. Yeah, you know what, even on this side, I didn't even bother doing the highlighter. It really didn't do anything, and it's just an extra step. I gotta... So, kind of my thoughts about this product. I am gonna finish up my makeup in just a second. Is this a finished brow? Yes. Did it give me brows? Yes. Was it easy? No. I don't know how I feel about the product because I really like the idea. I just think it needs a little more perfecting. I think the highlighter shade needs to be more of a true highlighter. It needs to be much, much lighter, especially if you're gonna have a definer color that's only like a little more yellow and slightly darker. So the highlighter shade I think just needs to be changed. The formula itself is very creamy, it's very rich, but then you run into the problem where it might be a little too creamy. The product itself I wish just had a little more weight to it. I feel like it would be a little easier to hold on to. They probably want to make it light because you are, you know, holding it up here and doing your brows. But at the same time, personally, I wish it had a little more weight to it. Deeper shade was nice. It was quite dark, but it was good for like the tails. And then the fact that it just didn't have a spoolie in it, which I don't quite think you could fit one in here, so that's just kind of like a side thing. All in all, would I purchase this product again knowing what I know? Probably not. I don't think this product is for me, but I don't want to deter you guys from trying it yourself. I think it was a really cool product to try, but between my Anastasia and this one, or even like just benefits other brow products, I think that I would go for something else. One other thing I just want to mention is that I wish that the product just kind of comes straight out, and as you use it, gradually it'll, you know, go at an angle where I can really get into my brows, but initially it just comes kind of straight out, and it's a little awkward to hold the brush and apply it when it comes out like that. So those are just kind of my thoughts. I am probably going to return that. I don't want to lie to you guys. I will return that. Let me go ahead, finish up my makeup, and I'll talk to you guys in just a sec. So I just had a couple final thoughts about the product. I got hair stuck to my lip. I think the product is really, really cool. I think it was a really cool idea. I do love the fact that it was 4 brow products in one. Just 2 of the products, the definer and the highlighter, I don't really ever see myself using. So if I'm gonna buy a product that has 4 products, I wanna be able to use all 4 and not just 2 out of the 4. So for me personally, the product was kind of a miss, but again, I really, really like the idea. I just think that there was just a couple of changes that I would have personally made myself. And again, I don't want this to deter you from trying it out yourself. I think it was a lot of fun to try. I think it was a lot of fun to play with, so I definitely recommend at least trying it. Anyways guys, I hope you didn't mind today's kind of shorter video. I really just want to concentrate on brows. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and show me by leaving a like, and if you don't want to miss any new videos, please hit that subscribe and that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!